Pokemon Swish, baby. Anyone know what Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield are? Because if you haven't heard of them, they're pretty small games coming from an indie developer known as Nintendo. Yeah, okay. These games aren't actually indie startups, but they are great games, and they have quite a wide variety of things to do, from riding a bike on land to riding a bike on water. So, here's the Pokemon Sword and Shield experience. English. So, from the character selection screen, there are quite a few jokes that would be funny, but also, what's the word? Offensive? So, all I'm gonna say is, yay for diversity. Oh no, everybody run, this wasn't planned. Why is Charizard so big? So after being introduced to the town that you live in, it's a Pokemon game. This happens in every Pokemon game. The game also introduces you to your mother, in case you don't know her yet. It's your mother. It's Mum, because we're in England, boys. Yeah. All of you have ripped off Pokemon Sword and Shield, actually. And you also get to grab your dad's old trash bag or something. That actually looks more like a box. Why? That's not... They have the nerve to call that a bag. With your dad's old sack in your hand, you head down to your neighbor's house and get to meet the rival of this game, Hop's mom. In town, there's this big crowd around some guy with really snazzy hair. He's like an Elite Four member or something. Also, Hop's brother. So, Hop's there too, by the way. Luego, Leon abducts the children and takes them to give them starter Pokemon.
Hello and welcome to Olive Garden. Would you like soup or salad to start?
Sabo. Hop, being dummy he is, picks the weak Pokemon, weak to whatever the player picks as the starter. Although, apparently it's not even Hop's starter, because he also has a Wooloo. How is it a starter Pokemon if Hop already has a Wooloo? Also though, speaking about Wooloo, see, let's segue, there was a Wooloo that got, like, lost in the woods, and it's our job, being such great Pokemon Samaritans, to go in and save the Wooloo in the mystical forest that we were never supposed to enter. So why not be smart and enter it? This forest just reeks of plot. So Big Dog here shows up and scares Hop a little bit. He hops, if you will. Yeah, and it's too high of a level, so it's just a bunch of question marks for its name, like like any video game, actually. So we couldn't damage it. Even after all that intense grinding, the hours it took to get Frog up to level 7. So yeah, its level is too high, it's just all question marks and we couldn't damage it. And then, thank God, Leon, the beautiful man himself, saves the day. Because that's a reoccurring trend in this. Leon saving Hop, that is, at least, because Hop is useless. So after barely escaping the forest with our lives, and meeting Sonia, the professor? Is she a professor? A woman can't be a professor. Anyways, it's off to grandmother's house we go.
Over the river and through the wood, to grandmother's house we go. The horse knows a way to carry the sleigh through the white and drifted snow. Over the river and through the wood, oh how the wind does blow. It stings the toes and bites the nose as over the ground we go. Over the river and through the wood, caught fast by Dapple Gray.
Hold on just 1 second here. That's not my grandma. Somewhere along the lines is a rival battle against Hop and his weird-looking Mareep. Through the power of plot, an extremely rare item known as the Wishing Star just falls from the sky right next to you, and both you and Hop get one. Not My Grandma also gives the player, like, basic Pokemon stuff. So that's cool. And with that, it's time to embark on a whole new adventure into the world of wait, no. Before getting on the train to Motostoke City, Mom and Hop's mom come to say bye because apparently these kids went to the train station without saying goodbye to their parents. It seems as though Hop and the player were attempting an elope. To elope? What is it, a verb, a noun? What? Apparently elope is a verb. So, the more you know. Also, just pointing out the example sentence for this is kind of an uh-oh moment. After saying what may possibly be the last goodbye you ever say to your parent, you get on the train and ride to the city, except, uh-oh, boom. The train crashes, everyone dies. No, but the train can't go forward to the city, so then you get stuck in the wild area. And let me tell you what, that wild area, it's quite the wild area, with Pokemon that are, believe it or not, wild roaming the area. It's a pretty cool new addition to the game, actually, but there's no need for there to be, like, level 50 Pokemon there to fight against my like level 10 Pokemon. This is a little early, Nintendo, because there's Pokemon of all sorts of level in this wild area. Exiting the wild area, you enter the big city Motostoke, however the heck it's said, and then do some story stuff and commute to Turffield City, where the first gym is, the grass gym. Along the way to the gym, there's a lot of stuff that happens, like there's a cave. In that cave, there's also not my grandma, whatever this is, person, man, boy, old, young, what is this thing? Beiday's in there. For the grass gym, which is the first gym, you need to chase sheep around. Sure, why not? We all know what comes after you hurt the sheep. Of course you execute. Oh, no, wait, actually scratch that. Don't kill the sheep. This is for sport, not for food. Never mind. Just go and fight Milo or something. Milo looks like he can squat at least 480 kilos. Mila is representative of the entire game. Really easy to beat. Milo also generously gives you the TM Magical Leaf after you beat him, and then it's off to the next gym, because that's how Pokemon games are played. Next up is the water gym, which you can't even get into until you find Nessa, who's chilling out by the lamppost.
The size of that lamppost.
Actually fight the gym leader. Hooray, gym badge. Wait, that's not a badge.
Science woman, dad bod, hot goth GF.
That was really cringe. The fire gym in this game has the gym challenge of catching Pokemon, so be ready for that. Also, you compete against other people, like trainers, computers, to catch the Pokemon. And my recommended strategy is to just kill the opponent's Pokemon so they can't catch the Mons. As for the gym battle itself, Kabu is very easy to beat as long as you use a water Pokemon, because fire is weak to water. Whoa. The Dragon Gym is in Hammerlock, but there's some hobos out in the desert going by the name like Team Scream or something. Just fight them with Hop, and Hop is like really good at Pokemon, so the battle's easy. This game has way too many old women in it. Speaking of old women, it's on to the fourth gym. The gym challenge for this one is just ride around in a teacup and do some fighting. The best strategy for this gym leader would probably be to use as many normal types as possible. That sure is some nice street art. Some hipster in his 20s probably did that with an aerosol can, but plot. Sure, this forest is really pretty, but it's also really easy to get lost. So after the fourth gym is the fifth gym, believe it or not, and in this gym there's the challenge of fighting a lot of trainers and answering some extremely difficult questions. So some plot stuff happens. There are a lot of rival battles with Hop in this game because Hop's the rival apparently. and all of them are very easy. Sorry Hop, but kinda weak, bro. It's a hot spring like they have in the animes. In the town with the hot water, there's also a gym, which this is shield, so it'll be an ice gym, but in sword, it would be a rock gym. It's just the Sir Chester gym, 6th gym, whatever. The puzzle for this gym is to walk around and feel a rumble on your controller to not fall in the ice or rocks. It's not fun at all, even in the slightest. It's really just not an enjoyable experience. At least after doing all the puzzle is the reward of seeing a hot gym leader. Sonia took me on a dinner date. Aw.
You better get the...
The next destination is Spikemouth, the edgy town. It's like in a wall apparently. It's a really weird town, but Marnie belongs there. Team Scream is all over the place. The gym for this town is extremely unique, as the entire town is pretty much a gym. The gym challenge is to fight the Team Yell that are scattering the area, and then you get to Pierre, who is really edgy. Of course, Leon has a few kind words to say after his pupil, his disciple, his future champion beats Pierre. It's not cockiness, it's confidence. After having some bonding with Raihan in a castle, it's time to actually fight him, considering he's the last person before the Elite Four. Now with all 8 badges in hand, it's time for a final battle at Windon Stadium. Oh wait, but actually no, Chairman Rose is a terrorist and he's blowing everything up. Time to go stop him. Going back into the forest where Hop and I almost died at the beginning of the game. What a wonderful idea. A sword and a shield, like Pokemon Sword and Shield. Around this point in the game, there are a few kinda irrelevant, not major things that happen, but quite a few of them. There's a fight against some weird looking Pokemon. There's 2 dudes with funky hair, and you battle Rose. None of those really contribute to the plot though. The battle against Rose is very intense. One could even call it epic. Rose is a big dummy. He let loose a Tornadus, a giant legendary Pokemon, and it's our goal to catch it. Alongside the box art legendaries. There's just a lot of legendaries going on right now. With Rose defeated, it's time to beat Leon in the final battle. The actual final battle. And it's as simple as a hop, skip, and a jump because he's about as weak as his brother Hop. With that, the Pokemon Sword and Shield experience has come to an end. There's plenty of endgame and stuff, and also still catching the legendaries, which I haven't done yet. There's a lot to this game, and this video alone took a while to record and edit and do everything. It's just been a big project. I've been planning to make it a thing since before the game came out in November, and it's currently March. Most of the reason this video took so long is because I've been procrastinating and lazy, and also I just never wanted to record the video because I got kind of bored of the game, not gonna lie, but kind of got back into it towards the end, so it wasn't too bad. But anyways, the end credits are playing, so that's the end of this video. There's obviously plenty more to the game, and it's a great game. So be sure to follow me on Twitch if you want to see more of this game, because I'll probably stream some stuff with it, like raid battles, and here on YouTube there might be some streams. So look out for those if you like the game, or like the video and comment if you want more videos on this game. That made sense, right? Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it. It's been a really different video than usual, but hopefully everyone enjoyed it. With all that said, goodbye, trainers.